Hello, so it's time for another nail video, and for today I have this Color Frenzy by Sally Hansen. It's a clear jelly with glitter in it, so it's pretty sparse. This one actually looks like it might be a little bit better. I did try one the other day just to try it out on my own, and it is very sparse on the glitter, so I assume this one is going to be the same. So today I'm going to be doing it on top of another color. This is a Hello Kitty little green color. I think they go fairly good together. I might end up getting a sponge, a makeup sponge, and helping this along. We will see how it goes by itself. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and take off this plastic. This was sealed. It does say green means go, so that is the name. Good, it's on the bottle too, so that's good. But it is green means go, and I think it says something about Sephora by Sephora USA. So it is like a Sephora nail polish, but I did get it off of Listia. Alright, so I will be getting started, especially because this is glittery. It looks like it's got some holographic little micro glitters, and then there's some light green hexagon glitters, and even a few bar glitters. A few very little. I mean, they're like half the size of a regular bar glitter, but it is definitely glitter. I want to do my peel off base coat. That is not a question. So let's go ahead and get started with my peel off base coat. So this is Sally Hansen Color Frenzy. It says it's a textured nail color, but that's just because of all the glitters. And it is Green Machine. It says to shake gently and apply 2 coats. So I guess you're not supposed to use top coat on this, but I'm not using this as a textured polish. I'm going to be using it as a design polish. So I am going to try it by itself on one nail just to see how that goes, and if I will need a sponge, see what happens. I will do the ring finger. So there you have it. It's not as sparse as the other one, but the other one was just the like hexagon shape glitters, and so that was very sparse. This one, because it has at least, it looks like it's got at least 4 different kinds in it. Let's see. So we got the big green one there towards the middle, and then behind that one is a small green one, and then the bar is to the side. And then as my camera keeps going in and out of focus, you can see the rainbow from the hollow, just little plain glitters. So I believe those are the 4 glitters that it has in it. So I guess I will go and get my sponge, and we will try it with the sponge. And then maybe just do a stroke on top of the green so that it's not, like, overpowering this little green here. Alright, so I'm going to be applying Simply Peel around just this finger, just this finger to start out. We'll see how it goes before I apply the Simply Peel to the other finger. I'm gonna let that dry for just a little bit, and then we will start sponging on the color. Alright, so I just have a little partial piece of sponge from a previous little adventure. So I'm just going to sponge this on, and now sponge it onto the finger. I would like to get it as opaque as possible, but I'm not sure how well that will work, but we will try. Well, I actually think that this looks pretty good. It's not opaque. You can still see through it just a little bit, but it's not that bad. So I also have my tweezers here. So now I'm going to peel off the Simply Peel. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other nail. Alright, applying the same steps to this hand. Actually, I skipped a step. I did not apply a regular coat first. We will see if that makes any difference. So that one I just messed up like all together. The whole thing messed up. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with just a little, see if I can get it sealed back down. So I had a little piece of the Simply Peel on the actual nail part, but I didn't think it would rip up my peel off base coat, but it did. So that, and now they are fine, but this one was a regular coat of polish, and then I believe I only did 2 sponge-ons. This one was no regular coat of polish, and it took me 4 sponge-ons to get that effect. So I guess there is a slight difference. So I'm going to go ahead and put this aside for now, and we will get started on the Green Means Go. This is, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a Hello Kitty shaped bottle. So she's got her bow, her ears, her whiskers are cut into the bottle, her eyes, and her nose is coming out. So I think it is just so cute. The color is not anything like special, but I did get it because it was Hello Kitty. And I'm not even that obsessed with Hello Kitty. So there is a little bit of separation at the ear. You can just see it's a little bit of a different color. So I am going to go ahead and shake it up real quick. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and paint the rest of my nails this Green Means Go. On the nail, that is lime neon green. So honestly, I think that putting this Color Frenzy on top of this Hello Kitty polish is going to make it look better. I don't think it's coming across as ugly in the viewfinder. It's looking more green, but it's honestly like yellow green, and it's see-through, which actually makes it look even worse. So I'm not liking it. I really hope that the Color Frenzy is going to help this polish. But I'm definitely going to do a second coat, but if it doesn't get much better, I don't think it's going to. So let's go ahead and get the second coat on. Yeah, it's still see-through even after 2 coats. Ugh. So there's the difference between 1 and 2 coats. You can definitely tell how yellow this one is compared to this one. It's much more yellow. Alright, so after 2 coats, it's still not good, and I don't think adding more coats is going to make it any better. So I'm going to let that dry for a little bit, and then we will see how well just painting on the Color Frenzy goes. We might have to actually sponge it on as well to cover up the nastiness. So we will see. I'm going to dry for a little bit. Alright, it's been a few minutes, and I guess we are ready to try. I will say that this is still not even textured, like really, like I would consider a textured polish, even when it's you know, caked on there with a makeup sponge. If you just used like the paint method, that's not going to be any texture because there's so much jelly. So here we go. I'm going to try firstly to just paint it on like a regular polish. And if that doesn't work, then I might sponge it on a couple of nails, maybe not all of them. But funny, I'm telling you how nasty this color is, and this is actually the color of the shirt I'm wearing. It's almost a perfect match. So I think that was comical. I was sitting there drying and thinking that was very funny. Alright, here we go. Let's try this on one nail. See how it goes. It's not that bad. It still doesn't cover up like my smile line. It's still visible even with 2 coats of color and the coat of polish. But I mean, you can still see my smile line on this one too. It was not completely opaque. I will just go ahead and paint them all. I will even give this one a little touch up. Paint them all, and then we'll decide what to do next. Now the key, let's zoom out a little bit. The key to getting this the best is normally whenever you take a polish out, or me anyways, I swipe it along the edge. This one you don't want to do that because you're going to swipe off everything. So you just want to take it and pull it straight out. And then you're going to have a lot hanging off. That's when you're going to get the most glitters per nail. So there is one, the way that I just showed you. Just push those over there. Now I will do one with the swipe method. So swiping it and then doing it. You can see the difference right there. There's so much more on this one than this one. So this is called like heavy-handed. You really want to be heavy-handed with this glitter or you're not going to get any glitter. So I'm actually going to go over this one a second time so that I can get the glitters that I wanted from the first time. But that is one of the major tricks to using this type of polish. You've got to be heavy-handed or you're not going to get very many glitters. So just look, whenever I put it on the nail, you can see how big the blob is that I have on the polish. On the brush. You don't want to drop it, so you got to pay attention. But you want that big blob of polish hanging off the brush so that you get all of the glitters in that blob. And I like to pump the bottle as well. I think that that helps. Pumping the bottle and then putting it on your nail. Alright, now because we did the, or at least because I did the pump method and left that big old blob, you do definitely need to dry before whatever you're going to do next. So because I have all of that jelly, you can just see on this finger it's already falling from when I was painting my thumb. So you've got to keep your hands level and let it dry a little bit before you do anything else. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to let all of that jelly dry before I do either more glitter or a top coat. I personally think it looks pretty cool. It doesn't look that bad. A couple of nails, especially like the first one, Could use just a little bit more, but because there's so much jelly per glitter, it's just gonna get thick and gloopy if I try to do more. So I am calling it quits with this design. I'm just gonna add a top coat. Now if you personally want more glitter to cover up the base color, then I would suggest sponging it on is going to be your best bet. Putting on just more, like just painting on more, is going to, like I said, just get gloopy and it's going to be super thick. And you don't really want that. So it's still, I mean, not even dry after like 5 minutes. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put on my top coat and call this the design, but I did tell you if you do want more glitter coverage, I would suggest sponging it on. And I'm just going to be using Sally Hansen Diamond Flash Top Coat. It is a quick dry top coat to finish off the look. And one thing I have noticed is that, especially with the holographic glitters, which is the rainbow ones that you can see when it's out of focus, the top coat actually helps them shine more than if you didn't put the top coat on. That is the completed look. Don't forget to check the bottom of the screen or somewhere on the screen to see how long it took me to do, and don't forget to comment if there is a specific design that you want me to do and see how long it will take a mediocre nail artist. I cannot draw, so don't like make me draw anything intricate. But you know, using nail art, I have tons. You can go ahead and watch my video and see that. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you next time. Bye!